Greetings, knife lovers. It's Knife Noah here, and today I've got a short video. And at the time of the shooting of this video, I have just climbed to the top of this beautiful mountain ridge, and the scenery is quite lovely, I assure you. And about halfway up the hill, I decided that it would be a great idea to shoot a film on 35% battery. So this might be a relatively short video. But today I thought I would share with you just a little bit of a comparison and contrast type thing on the two fixed blade knives that I'm carrying, save the boot knife that I have. And the first one that I have is this KABAR 1259 black knife. Now this is supposed to be a smaller scale version of the full scale KABAR combat fighting knife, and is therefore purposed as a combat knife, but originally the KABAR was not just a combat knife, but also a utility knife. 1095 Crovan steel, nice polymer handle, full tang blade. Now the comparison that I want to make is with this lower to mid-grade Smith & Wesson knife. Now this one is not full tang, and you can hear that. There you go. You can hear that vibrating. And one of the downfalls of this is that, one, not only can the blade come loose if you don't keep the screws tightened, and if you have screws like this on both sides, then it's difficult to get them tightened all the way. And two, the blade can separate from the handle and just completely snap. And while this knife is probably not as well used, there are quite a few signs about that, such as there is not really any designation on the blade except for SW7S. And while I do not hate on Smith & Wesson here, they are mainly a gun company, and then they produce a few mid-range knives, this one included, and my boot knife as well, which I actually really enjoy. But this knife doesn't have the greatest handle material. Some of it has worn off in the sheath, just from friction. And then it's got this Tonto point here, which I suppose is relatively well done, and then it's got the serrations on it. But I have a feeling that, like a lot of other knives, this one just tries to cover too many different spectrums of knife usage, and doesn't do the greatest job at all of them, and is really just medium all across the board for any usage, whether it be combat or bushcraft or just general utility. So I thought I would share that with you. This handle ergonomic is great if you have larger hands. Mine are just too small for it to be super comfortable, so I do prefer this nice KABAR. And I do carry the smaller KABAR because it fits better in my hand. So you can see it's the perfect grip size. So if I remember to, I will post links to these knives if you'd like to purchase one of them. This is by no means a endorsement of either of these two knives, because I don't have the financial capability to do that, and the know-how, and I just don't want to get sued. So, two relatively good knives here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Go out, enjoy some scenery like me, clear your head. It's a nice thing to do every once in a while. So, in the meantime, and until the next video, stay sharp, knife lovers.